welcome and thank you for tuning in. The Commonwealth Cup is finally coming home where it belongs after Virginia Tech beat UVA by a score of 33-15 in Lane Stadium. The thought of losing to UVA at home for the first time in over 20 years was, on one hand, unthinkable, but on the other hand, a real possibility. And thankfully, the Hokies came out with the kind of intensity that lets you know that the players understood how important this game was to the Hokie Nation. You know, I can only imagine how traumatized the Commonwealth Cup was after spending 15 years in Blacksburg to be sitting in the trophy room of a college football program that frankly knows nothing about winning trophies. So finally, the cup is home where it belongs. Make no mistake about it. That is in Blacksburg, Virginia. And you can certainly say the juice was loose last night as Khalil Herbert ran for a 76-yard touchdown, an electrifying run because he did it untouched, right through the heart of the UVA defense. That's how the Hokies broke the game open, and the gut punch was delivered just before halftime when Braxton Burmeister found Tayvion Robinson for a 60-yard touchdown grab. Trey Turner had scored in the first half as well on a touchdown run, so it was an offensive party. The love was being spread. It was being shared in a beautiful way, and you know that's what you want to see from the Hokies. Of course, Brad Coward Cornelson showed his cowardly ways running on 2nd and 17, but not even his play calling could stop Virginia Tech from getting this dub. It had to happen. And going back to Herbert, what an incredible player. He broke Virginia Tech's single season yards per carry record this season in such a difficult season. Make no mistake about it, there were so many things working against him, but he is a special running back, and I certainly look forward to owning him on my fantasy football teams in the NFL. Fantastic player. Love watching Herbert run the ball. Great seeing Robinson have almost 100 yards receiving as well. And, you know, Braxton Burmeister deserves a lot of credit. A lot of Virginia Tech fans, including myself, wanted to see Hendon Hooker start, but Burmeister did not make mistakes. He threw for over 200 yards. You know, he had some really nice runs as well. So he got it done, and he deserves a lot of credit for going out and delivering in such a high-pressure situation. Now, the Who's made things interesting in the second half when Brennan Armstrong threw for a touchdown, you know, in the third quarter to cut it to a 2-score game. But Armstrong was sacked 4 times for the first time this season. So the Hokies put pressure on him like he had never seen before. He threw 2 interceptions to future NFL defensive back Divine Diablo, as well as freshman Dorian Strong. So give the Lunch Pail D credit. I don't know if they talked to former defensive coordinator Bud Foster before the game, but they played with the LPD mentality, and that's what you want to see as a Virginia Tech football fan. So major kudos to the Hokies for the way they pressured Armstrong, the way they tackled, and, you know, the ball hawking ways that you want to see as well. Diablo had also broken up 2 passes in addition to his interception. So just going to really miss Diablo. It was a massive part of the defense. He wore number 25 last night, I believe for the 5th time in his career, which is an accomplishment in and of itself. And the Hokies, frankly, really needed this win, regardless of what the future holds for the Justin Fuente era in Blacksburg. We can look back on this season and say the Hokies brought the Commonwealth Cup back where it belongs. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you've watched for this long, you might as well subscribe to my channel.